Salvagers have jacked some stuff over the years for metal. But it's all ERM technology, so it's mostly been left alone.
This is an arm ship?
Uh-huh.
You know, it's pretty hard to sell this stuff since no one knows what it is or...
After years of speculation, it looks like producer James Cameron has finally confirmed that Alita Battle Angel 2 and a third film are officially in the works. The first Alita Battle Angel came out in 2019 and was directed by Robert Rodriguez, based on the Japanese manga Gundam, or Battle Angel Alita in English, by Yukito Kishiro. While it got mostly positive reviews and made a decent amount of money, about $405 million at the box office, it wasn't a massive hit, so plans for sequels kind of stalled. But here's everything we know about Part 2 and more. In a recent chat with Forbes, Cameron hinted at the sequels while explaining why he decided to sell his California mansion. He mentioned that he'll be working in Austin on the new Alita films, alongside his projects in Wellington and Los Angeles for the Avatar sequels. He didn't give away any specific details or timelines, but it sounds like progress is being made. Earlier this year, Rodriguez also shared that Cameron had laid out some general story ideas for Alita Battle Angel 2 and 3. Plus, various cast and crew have expressed their excitement about returning for another film. It's important to note that despite Cameron's encouraging words, there hasn't been any official word from Disney about more Alita movies just yet. The long delay in getting the sequels off the ground can largely be attributed to the first film's performance. Not a total flop, but not a blockbuster either. On top of that, Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Studios complicated things even further. Still, the film has built a strong cult following, and with Cameron's recent success with Avatar: The Way of Water, there's renewed hope for a sequel. Cameron's mention of a third movie is interesting, since usually a studio waits to see how a sequel does before greenlighting another. This could mean he's pretty confident about the success of the second film, or perhaps they plan to shoot both sequels back-to-back, like they did with Avatar. If Alita 2 and 3 are really moving forward, we should expect an official announcement from Disney soon. The directions for Parts 2 and 3 is shaping up to expand significantly on the story introduced in the first film, drawing heavily from Kishiro's original manga series Gundam. As fans eagerly anticipate these sequels, here's a closer look at what we can expect, based on the source material and insights from discussions about the upcoming films. One of the central themes of the sequels will likely be Alita's quest for vengeance against Nova, a character who looms large as a major threat in the series. Comparable to a Thanos-level villain, Nova embodies a dark force that Alita must confront. The motivation for this pursuit will stem from her desire to avenge Hugo's death, a tragic event that resonated powerfully in the first film. This personal vendetta adds a layer of emotional intensity to the narrative, making Alita's journey not just about combating evil, but also about dealing with profound loss and the desire for justice. The final moments of Alita Battle Angel offer tantalizing glimpses of Zalem, the enigmatic city floating above Iron City. The sequels are expected to delve much deeper into this mysterious location, shedding light on its significance and Alita's connections to it. This exploration could reveal critical aspects of Alita's origins and provide insights into the larger universe she inhabits. The narrative could unveil secrets that will not only impact Alita, but also shape the future of Iron City and beyond. Character development will be a significant focus in the sequels, especially regarding Alita's evolving identity. Struggling to reconcile her human emotions with her cyborg nature will present rich narrative possibilities. This internal conflict is not only compelling, but essential to her character's depth. As she grapples with questions of what it means to be human, audiences can expect the introduction of new allies and adversaries who will challenge and support her along the way. Key characters from the first film, such as Dr. Ito, played by Christoph Waltz, are anticipated to return. Their relationships with Alita will continue to grow, adding emotional layers to her journey. This dynamic could be explored through new scenarios that push their bonds to new limits, highlighting themes of loyalty, sacrifice, and love. As the story progresses, Nova's character is expected to evolve into a more formidable antagonist. His manipulative nature will likely be showcased as he orchestrates events from behind the scenes, presenting challenges for Alita that go beyond mere physical confrontations. This psychological element will add complexity to their conflict, forcing Alita to confront not just Nova's power, but also her own inner demons. One of the most exciting aspects of the sequels is the potential to delve into Alita's origins as an elite warrior. The manga reveals layers of her backstory that were only briefly touched upon in the first film. By exploring her past, the sequels will likely enrich the narrative and provide greater context for her abilities and motivations. This journey of self-discovery could also introduce fascinating new characters, both friends and foes, who have been integral to her history. There's also speculation surrounding Hugo's potential return through advanced cybernetic means. If Hugo reappears, it could reignite romantic tensions, complicating Alita's mission against Nova. This love story adds another dimension to her journey, forcing her to navigate her feelings amidst the chaos of her quest for vengeance. Producer James Cameron has indicated that the storylines for both Parts 2 and 3 have been thoughtfully outlined, demonstrating a commitment to creating a cohesive arc that aligns with the manga's core themes of identity, resilience, and justice. While the sequels aim to address some criticisms regarding the first film's narrative depth, they will also strive to maintain the stunning visuals that captivated audiences initially. 2 and 3 are set to explore deeper emotional narratives and complex character relationships within a richly developed universe inspired by Kishiro's original work. With a focus on revenge, identity, and the intricate dynamics between Alita and her allies and enemies, the sequels promise to deliver an engaging blend of action and profound storytelling that fans have been eagerly awaiting. As the story unfolds, viewers can look forward to a thrilling continuation of Alita's journey, one that will leave them reflecting on the nature of humanity and the struggles that define it. There's also some exciting news from Jon Landau regarding Alita Battle Angel 2. In a recent chat with Skrein, the producer confirmed that talks are still happening between him, James Cameron, and director Robert Rodriguez about the sequel. Despite the original film's mixed reviews, Landau is still super proud of it. He shared a funny moment where Cameron watched Alita one night on HBO and called him afterward to say, "John, Alita was on. I just decided to watch it. It's a good movie." That's high praise coming from the guy behind Avatar. Landau, Cameron, and Rodriguez have kept the hope alive for a sequel since the first movie dropped. Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox seems to have given them a little extra confidence in moving forward too. Cameron even hinted back in mid-2023, around the release of Avatar: The Way of Water, that he was working on multiple follow-ups to Alita, which is promising. While nothing is officially greenlit yet, the ongoing fan campaigns for a sequel have probably helped boost their chances. It's worth noting that the original movie took nearly 20 years to make, so Cameron's commitment to bringing Alita to life suggests the sequel could eventually happen, even if the timeline is still up in the air. Sure, long waits can sometimes lead to disappointing results, like with Independence Day Resurgence, but there have also been hits like Blade Runner 2049. Given Cameron's past success with sequels like Terminator 2 and Avatar 2, it seems likely that if Alita Battle Angel 2 does get made, it could surpass its predecessor by delivering what fans really want. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.